This is so hypnotizing. You are now tuned into Hypnotic Feels with Robert Marshall. So relax your mind, let your body unwind, and take it one breath at a time. Here on Hypnotic Feels, feels. Here on a feels, feels.
I want to welcome you back to Hypnotic Feels audio, where daily life becomes your trance. Now, of course, I'm not here to waste your time or fill up any empty spaces of silence. I just want you to take a slow, deep breath in. And then, if you can, if you will, I know you can, just gently let your shoulders melt on the exhale. Now, give me a second. Before we begin tonight, I just want you to hear something very clearly. There's nothing wrong with wanting love, wanting connection, wanting someone to hold you, wanting someone to understand you, choose you, and stay with you. No situationship, no open relationship. They just choose you. You see, you were born into love. Your nervous system, it was wired for it before you even had words. While you're goo-gooing and gaga. And today, of course, or tonight, or wherever you are in the world for that matter, we're going to peel away the online noise, all the culture of fear, the algorithmic poison that you've been consuming, and maybe gently just return back to yourself if you don't mind. Now, as you listen to my voice, I want you to begin to notice the tiny places in your body that were waiting to relax already before I even got here. Maybe or maybe not, your jaw begins to loosen up. Your chest, it softens and you begin to breathe even deeper and deeper, and your stomach, it unclenches just a little bit. And as your breathing slows, your subconscious mind, it steps forward now. Because it already knows why you're here. You didn't come to be stronger alone. You didn't come to be a lone wolf forever. And that's coming from someone who was a lone wolf. I don't want to be a lone wolf no more. I don't know about you. But anyway, you came to reclaim the part of you that remembers. Remembers what? Remember that love is your birthright. So as I count down from 10 to 1, you'll feel yourself sinking into a deeper and deeper and more open state. One word truth, it feels safe again for you to confess what it is that you hide. 10, feeling the weight lift. And then there's 9, the lies of the internet, they fade into the background of your mind. And 8, your breath starting to deepen. And then 7, your shoulders begin to drop even more. And 6, your heart warms. And 5, we're halfway home now. And then there's 4, you feel held. Feel that embrace right now. And then finally 3, you remember. 2, you soften. And then there's 1, dropping in. And now that you're relaxed, I hope, or if you're just chilling, it's cool. Because right now we're going to begin the process of deconstructing the lies. I like to call this the conversational reframe, okay? Stay with me. Now that you're relaxed, I want to tell you, somewhere along the way, you were fed a script that wasn't written for you. A script full of phrases like, you have to love yourself before anyone else can. or just work on yourself endlessly, or people aren't worth it. Or here's one of the funniest ones I often hear: I don't need anyone. Okay, but I want you to listen closely now, because it's a reason why you're here. You see, those aren't truths. Those are coping mechanisms dressed up as empowerment. Now, your nervous system, it never agreed to that. Your inner child, it never agreed to that. And that part of you that aches for connection, now that's the part that's telling the truth. Let that voice get louder and louder within your subconscious mind right now, and fast. Because humans are co-regulating beings. You see, we stabilize, we heal, we blossom, and we build in the presence of love, not in isolation. And I want you to get it through your head that you don't need permission to desire what you were made for. Love is your birthright. I want us to start the detox right now. The algorithmic flush technique, okay? Now that you are fully relaxed with your permission and your permission only, I want you to imagine for a moment, just give me a second, that your mind is a screen. Can you do that? I think that you can. Imagine for a moment your mind is a screen. And across that screen are thousands of little fragments of online voices everywhere. There's a whole lot of squeaky voices out there online too. They need to put some bass in their voice. But anyway, there are fragments of online voices everywhere within this screen right now in your mind. There's videos, there's podcasts, there's comments, there's drama dumps, arguments. And you're just standing in front of it calmly with the remote in your hand. You know what a remote control looks like. Imagine that right now. And with one single quiet breath out, you just press clear on that remote. Press it within your mind right now. You know what those buttons feel like. You can remember it within your mind. Do it for me. Press the clear button. And every toxic message, every fear-based narrative, every "you'll always be alone," or every "love is dead," and every "protect your heart, don't try, don't hope." You know what they say. Erase it right now. See it as gone. And when you do that, your mind resets like clean water after a storm. And now that that canvas is blank, and in that clear space, your subconscious, it whispers something very simple to you, so that long after this session is over, you'll remember it. And here's what it is. You want to know? Connection is safe for me. Love is allowed. I am wired for closeness. And the last one, and I choose people who choose me. And now I want you to imagine you're standing in a wide open space now. And then slowly but surely out of the shadows, people, they just begin stepping forward. All kinds of people. Young adults, older adults, men, women, in between. People who look tired, but at the same time, they look hopeful. People just like you, who once pretended that they were fine being alone. But secretly, they were longing for someone to love like you. And now imagine this, all of them, they lift their eyes. All of them, they breathe out, a sigh of relief almost. And all of them, they look at you with recognition. You feel truly seen by this small crowd of people. You're not alone. You were never the only one. Because there's a silent majority of people who crave exactly what you crave. They crave that connection secretly. They crave that warmth secretly. They crave that partnership secretly, that reciprocity, a hand to hold, a soul to lean into, man or woman, or in between, it doesn't matter. I want you to feel yourself right now within your mind. Just feel yourself standing with them. Not outside of them, but with them. And notice how good it feels inside to not hide anymore. I'm going to give you a few suggestions. I want us tonight to rebuild the inner belief system. And as you breathe, allow these statements to land where they need to within your subconscious mind, of course. I am worthy of connection. I am not too much. I am not too little. Love is not scarce. Healthy, genuine people do exist, and I am allowed to meet them because I say so. I can release the version of me that begged for validation. That's a major one. And lastly, I choose the version of me that attracts love with ease. So let's speed it up for maximum subconscious absorption, shall we? I am worthy of connection. I am not too much. I am not too little. Love is not scarce. Healthy, genuine people do exist, and I am allowed to meet them. I can release the version of me that begged for validation. I choose the version of me that attracts love with ease. And let these words and phrases and affirmations, or whatever you want to call it, settle into your subconscious. Kind of like keys unlocking doors you forgot you had. And now we're beginning to close it out and just integrating the new reality for you. And in just a moment, I'll count you back up. And before we do, though, I want you to feel the truth building up inside of you right now. That anticipation, that excitement, that future eye contact, that future, hey, that future, good morning. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good. Which leads into more conversation and getting to know someone and building trust and building bonds. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're not destined to be alone forever. Now, if you want to, that's a different case, but you clicked the video, so obviously you don't. And you're simply returning to what humans have always been. Relational, emotional, connected, held, desired, cherished. I want you to understand that love is not a luxury. Love is your nature, and it's your birthright. And your nature is beginning to wake back up now and carry itself with you in your reality. And I'm going to count you back now in 1, filling your body, and there's 2, filling the room around you, and there's 3, carrying that new feeling of what's to come, the anticipation and excitement. 4, carrying your new truth. And finally 5, eyes are opening, reset, restored, and ready. And a gentle reminder, this is Hypnotic Feels audio, and you're not alone. Not unless you want to be, but if you don't, your time is coming. So be very mindful of what it is that you're watching. Have a good night.